questions this evening about that key moment in the game, so I will ask you about it. What were your thoughts on the penalty?
Yeah, it's, I think the first challenge is probably outside the box, and whether there's a second challenge that's inside the box, I suppose that's what they're trying to work out, whether there's enough contact. It didn't seem so clear and obvious, but of course because the time that it takes, but at the same time if it's factually has to be decided whether it's in or outside the box, then I guess that's why it takes the time. So if they think that's what it is, then we have to accept it.
What was your feeling on it at the time?
Everybody was talking that it was going to be outside the box, was the original word that goes around. Sometimes the people, the analysts, or you get word around that the sense is that it's going to be outside the box, but nothing surprises you.
And these decisions, penalty decisions in particular, are a hot topic at the moment in the Premier League. Do you feel that matches are starting to drift into being over-refereed?
Well, I suppose there's a danger of that, because you've got essentially one on the pitch and one checking the decisions, and so there's going to be a bit more intervention. I think it is what it is. You can see the number of the penalties that we've had this year already. There's probably a reason for that. And I've said before, sometimes they go with you, and sometimes they go against you. And today they've gone against us. I think from our perspective, we've probably focused more on the performance in terms of how well we were first half, particularly first half. I thought for the first 30 minutes of the game we were good. Southampton came back into it. I thought it was relatively even second half, although maybe Southampton took a couple more chances, but so did we. So again, disappointing that the margin's gone against us, but that's the challenge. That's what we have to fight for.
Is it needing a slightly more ruthless edge when you are in control of games like you were in the first half?
I think it's hard to control a game for 90 minutes. You've got to accept that the opposition will come back into it, and Southampton are a good team, like I say. We've got some good players, so it's impossible to have everything your own way for the 90 minutes. You've got to survive the time and defend properly, and survive the moments when you're up against it. We probably didn't do that. It's conceding just before half time is disappointing, and then, like I said, the margin could have gone the other way for the free kick, but not to be.
A question on the supporters as well. Nice for you to have them back in. Obviously not the result they would have wanted, but what was it like being on the touchline again with fans here at the Amex? Yeah,
different in a positive way. I thought they made a noise. They got behind the team. They provided an atmosphere. I thought it was really good. It's been a long time. You've sort of forgotten what it's like to have the supporters. So, no, they were great.